HORH fans. This is Vitoman 50. Just want to show you a few little things that I've been doing. I went down and got some wire, 3 different colors. I got black, red, and white to wire my track in. I've got some of the track wired in so far. I just wanted to show you this. This is 18 gauge is what I'm using. Most guys are probably using 20 gauge. I'm using 18 gauge. Seems like it works real well. What I did is I went ahead and test soldered a few wires here and there on a test track, which I did terrible. Matter of fact, the first one I did okay. A few after that was kind of spotty here and there, but I figured it out eventually. It took me a couple test tracks. This is just one I burned up. I actually melted a hole in a section here. Probably wouldn't hurt nothing, but I went ahead and the other track was even worse than this one. But this is just one of the tracks I tested it on. Mike, a guy that I met off of one of my the Facebook page that I'm on, sent me this. He's using, looks like 20 gauge wires, what he's using. What he did is he drilled holes in the track. You see where he drilled the holes in the track and then sliced the track real easy, like right here. He sliced the track across with a Dremel tool and then went ahead and run the wire around the track. And then what said he did is he twist tied it on the back side and then soldered it and then glued it on the back with like one of the hot glue guns. Turned out real nice. It's like he did a nice job. And I like the way he did his lanes here. They're really clean the way he did them. Mine don't look as clean, but I'm not really racing professional. And this is the one I did here. When my finished ones was across here, a couple of them I didn't have no problem. A couple of them I burned them here. That one was a nice one. Burned it there or there. But it turned out really nice. I'm not too shabby of a job, but it turned out pretty decent. So this is where I got everything wired in. It was here is my power pack track, if that's what you want to call it, where all the track is electric. That is here. I don't have any jumpers anywhere else yet. Eventually I'm going to do that. But what we did is we took a electric power strip, and put the regular, they call them wall warts on there, which I've had no problem with. These are one of my original ones I've had probably 30 years. And I drilled a hole and ran them through right here into the hole. You can see that. I ran all 4 of them in here under the track. And then I tapped everything from here. You see I did a nice job. This is yellow. So that's the same color as my track, is a yellow one. Okay, and then there's the pink one over there for the outside lane. This is the 3rd lane. And see how I wired up my controller. I just took that red, black, and white wire, and we did do the brake. I wired it all in, so it's working now. And then what we did is I Velcroed the controller, and I put 2 Velcro strips on both sides, so in case, just put them on there, no big deal. Works out real well. I've never had a problem with them falling or dropping or anything. Seems like it worked out real well. And then let's go into the track here in a second. Okay, everybody, this is where it comes out the bottom of my track. Wired it in. It's a horrible mess. And this is one of those 8 screw tabs that I got on here. I took it from here to here. And then the power packs, if you see, the power packs are coming in right here on top. You can see the 4 wires coming in. And then there go across here. Right here. And these are the wires that go across over and over to here. And I don't know if you can see, but that's the far one going to 2. That's lane 2. Come over here. Comes to here. Right into here, and then it comes up here and runs all the way back over to here. And then lane 4 or 3 is right here. It comes in right here, and the same thing comes up around here and comes into here. This is lane 4. That's lane 2, or lane 3. That's lane 2. And then it goes, the 1 is the far up above there. And what I did is I tried to even them out as much as possible. Thought maybe the wiring, making it all even, would make it just right. I found out it really don't matter. But this is where I'm going to run all my jumps from here. to the different parts of the lanes from, you know, wherever I'm going to do. But probably what I'll do is I'll go right across here with it and do all the jumps right across here, just like I did this one right here. And it's all soldered in. And eventually we'll tear this apart one day. And then I'm going to go ahead and hot glue them all on like that Mike did. And then I don't know what I want to put on here, like some styrofoam or something, or just leave it open, or some tape to hold it up there. And eventually we're going to try to get these wires all band together. And then, I don't know if you can see, but this is the one's going to, this is here would probably be 1. And see, these two are on either side of the table here. This would be 1, and this would be 4. Is how I did it. Right here. And then that's 4 over there. And the one's on the other side behind us here. So it makes a pretty even contact. And that's how I did all my wiring. And like I said, this is all filled up, so that's all there. I want to make it easier so I wasn't pulling, if I had to repair this, I wasn't pulling like 30 inches of wire or 40 inches of wire. We only did like 15 inches. I probably could have cut some of that off of there. But I figured, what the heck, we did it the way we did it. And it made it real nice. It's all even here. This wire is all even. All these wires, except for just a little bit of difference right here from the few inches from here to here. It's different, but we kind of got everything cut the same. And eventually I'm going to wire this, you know, clean this all up in here. Same with all of this. But these are the 2 power packs going to this side here. And these are the wire. I went red to the negative, white to the positive, and black to the negative, white to the positive, and red to the brake. So we did it on all of it. That's how we did the whole track. You can see where it's all the different colors on this side. These are the power packs, and these are the different power packs here and here, and that's the brake that's wired in. Once again, I just want to show you, see how we painted this yellow, and then the white, we circled around here and painted that. Same with the black, you can't see it much. And then the red, I don't like the brake much, but we hooked it up anyways. We use them every once in a while. Like I said, we Velcroed this to that. We took the soft part of the Velcro and hooked them on all the controllers and the loop part of it and hooked it on that. Like that. Works out really good. Okay, what I'm going to do is, like I said, I'm going to go across here with them. I'm going to go here, and a jumper here, and I'm going to jump it here, and I'm going to jump it there, and the far one is where I'm going to jump the tracks across. I'm going to go all the way across, straight across to here. It's probably going to shorten. This one's going to be too short, but whatever. At least all the track will be powered real well. And then I want to do, too, a couple things. I thought about this the other couple weeks ago. This is the same height as the original Aurora style building, the pit area. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fix this, and then I'm going to glue this and then fill that all in across here. And then I'm going to make this my pit area right here. And then, you know, paint the little doors and everything in there. And I don't know if I want to go across there with it or here, but I figured I'll leave it here for now and make it look pretty decent. Like I said before, we were covering the track with those blankets. Worked out beautifully. And then I did this certain track this way because once, like, we've had the oval set up for the last few weeks, we had you know, pretty much like an Indianapolis track set up to go here. This is the inner road course, and this is here. So all we got to do is take like this here to make this turn again, and then these right here underneath this track here to make this turn to that one like this, and take these straights out here. It's a 15 and a 9, and that goes right across and hooks right to there. Just a few minutes of putting all this stuff back on, pulling the track back up high enough to get around here. But see how that worked out? That's why we did the track this way. That's why I kind of determined going the track this route, because these two come up here with these two connecting the 15 and the 9 right here. And like I said, this goes right like that there. This one goes here. Me and Sean can have it done, and Connor can have this done in just a few minutes. Doesn't take long at all to put all the bridge and abutments back in and turn it from a road course inside here to the oval. Seemed like it worked out nice. It's 116 foot of track. Everybody don't think I should run this much of a track, but I've had a lot of fun with it. And everybody that's coming over, Chris, Larry, Luke, Steve, and the boys, we've had a ton of fun with this. So we're going to keep it this way. I did too, is we hooked up some lights around the track. Some Christmas lights. It shines up really decent. It looks real nice. I think it turned out real nice. We've done a couple night races, which is not really that big of a deal. Another thing, if you're lean, I did these with roll cage covering, but if you lean on it real heavy, it cuts it because the edges here. I might try to figure out something else here so it won't do that, but this is better than chopping up our elbows. We were destroying our elbows because not putting anything on here. If you lean on it too much, it tends to smash it, and it tends just to cut it. You see where it actually cut it, but for what I can get this stuff for, it's no big deal. I'll just replace it again. But that's everything that I was going to do. And another thing I was going to eventually do over here is probably clean all this stuff out of here, all this stuff, and get it all out of here and put it underneath the track table, the dresser. We started just working up here with our cars, but only one person can work on their cars at a time. So I'm going to take all this stuff out of here, and I'm going to build a nice little shelf up here. Not maybe a shelf, but like an enclosed deal with doors, like a cabinet, and have a light going across the bottom, a 4-foot light. I'm going to build a table here. I've got some of these chairs, these red chairs here. I'll put them underneath there, and some shelving probably underneath there. Probably get that and make our own nice little like repair table here. So hope everybody watches my videos. Please like, subscribe. I've seen a lot of you guys sharing some of my videos, which is really awesome. I've got 45 subscribers now. Please like and subscribe on that. I really appreciate it. You guys have a good day. Thanks for watching. Bye.